Hello everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 Matopiba. I accepted 2 contracts because we are very low on money, so I accepted a fertilizer contract and a herbicide contract. But now that I have accepted the contracts, I realize that we don't have enough fertilizer or herbicide. So what will happen? I don't know. So let's hope that a miracle happens and that we can complete at least one contract so that we have enough money to buy more chemicals. And as I feared, we were unable to complete the first contract. Let's see what we can do with the money we have. A miracle, luck or planning, our money is just enough to buy a pallet of herbicide. So let's take the truck and go to the city to get the herbicide to complete the contract. If we had enough money, I would buy a pallet of fertilizer too, because we have another contract to do, but since we don't have any money, we need to finish the first contract first, collect the money and then go back to town to buy fertilizer for the second contract. So not having money is a lot more work. And we are back, so let's finish this contract. And finally, this contract is finished, so let's collect the money. And we got $5,209, so let's collect. And now we can buy a pallet of fertilizer, which is more expensive. And now, let's unload the sprayer, and I have to go back to the city to bring the fertilizer. So let's do it. And we are done here, so let's collect the money. And we got $5,019. And I just remembered that in the previous episode I forgot a pallet of fertilizer in field 12. So I'm going to take the contract in field 13. I will get the lost pallet and make some more money. So let's go there. And there's my forgotten fertilizer. And this contract is also finished. So let's collect the money, $2,810. Good money. And oh, there's another contract on field number 7, just next to our farm. That's a big field. I think I will accept it, and I will set up the helper to do this job, and I will go back to town and I will buy some more chemicals. So let's set up the helper and let's go to the city again. I like the view from the cab. There should be a red ball marking the amount of fertilizer in the sprayer, but I can't see it. No. Today we started the day with no money and no chemicals, and once we finish this contract we will have a good bank balance and chemicals in stock. In July we will have soybeans to sell, and we will also start the harvest season with the canola crop. So we just need to survive financially for a few months, and with the contracts we made today I think we have already done that. So let's finish this contract and we can finish for today. And we are finishing this big contract. And now it's done. So let's collect the money. We got $15,021, and it's a relief for our bank balance. And now we can go home and we can move on to next month. Let's put our equipment into the shed. And now it's May and it's raining. So let's check on the menu the condition of our fields. We don't have any harvesting today, but our soybean field needs to be fertilized. But it's raining and we can't work in this rain, so we'll stay home and watch videos on YouTube until next month. So let's move on to June. And now it's June and it's a beautiful sunny day. So let's jump into our Massey Ferguson and fertilize our soybean field. So all our fields are ready for harvest, and next month we will start harvesting canola. And we have managed to survive financially so far, and the first year is the hardest. In July we will have soybeans to sell and our situation will start to improve. But farming is a challenge and no one expects it to be easy. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks so much for watching and see you next video. Bye!